news, breaking news, breaking news. My country people, e don shele o. The FBI and several US agencies are set to release reports on Tinubu's drug case. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Several government agencies in the United States of America are set to release the investigation report related to the drug case involving President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the release date for the report has been scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, May 2nd, 2025, when the agencies are expected to comply with the order. Guys, we all know that the agencies involved in this case are the U.S. Department of Justice, the U.S. Attorney's Department of State, that's the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the IRS, the DEA, and the CIA. These intelligence agencies are all involved in releasing these documents, and the development followed an order by Judge Howell of the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, which have ordered that these documents should be released. In early April, the court had instructed all the agencies, with the exception of the CIA, to jointly submit reports on the status of any outstanding issues in the case and release the related document on May 2nd. The court order stemmed from a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit filed in June 2023 by an American transparency advocate, Aaron Greenspan. And Greenspan accused the agencies of violating the FOIA regulations by failing to release documents related to the alleged federal investigation into President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and an associate, Abayodun. And Judge Hardwell ruled that the government's refusal to release the requested information was neither logical nor possible, thereby clearing the way for the documents to be released to the public. So these documents will be released soon. Nigerians are anticipating the release of these documents so we can see the content, the full content of what this document entails regarding Tinubu's drug-related case. I hope this is not why Tinubu went to France. I hope this is not why Tinubu went to France, because ever since Tinubu went to France and, ever since he came back from France, things has not been the same. Things has not been the same. And let me shock you. Even if this document should be released tomorrow, I can tell you one thing, that Tinubu will still remain the president of this nation, despite the release of this document. No matter how incriminating it is, Tinubu will still remain the president. It's not like as if he's going to step down from power or anything. It's not like as if our EFCC will arrest him. It's not like as if our intelligence agencies are going to arrest him or jail him for those crimes committed. They will not do anything to Tinubu. So this is just a typical example of how corruption thrives in Nigeria. Corruption thrives in Nigeria, and the APC government are breeding corruption upon corruption. Corruption now is the order of the day. So let's just see how the outcome of this release of the document would be. We all know that the USA, they have been hoarding these documents. The United States of America, they've been hoarding these documents. How can Nigeria, as the giant of Africa, have a president who was a drug lord? And the people still went ahead and elected him. And him himself, he had no shame. He also claimed that it is his son, Emilo Khan. Well, let's watch how things will play out. But I guess the release of these documents now would be like a medicine after death. Because when Atiku Abubakar, when he was trying to get hold of these documents, they did not release these documents. They ought to have released these documents before the 2023 election. Atiku Abubakar tried to, make sure that all these documents get exposed to the public. Then Tinubu went ahead and begged the court that they should not expose his documents to the public. And at the end of the day, Nigerians went ahead and he won the election. In fact, he rigged his way in. But I ask myself, after releasing this file, will that stop him from running as the president in 2027? The release of this file, will it stop Tinubu? Will the release of this file hinder Tinubu from running again in 2027? Immunity still covers him. Release or no release, Tinubu remains the president and Nigeria keeps on sinking further and further. We call ourselves the giant of Africa. Even ECOWAS as a body, they don't even, in fact, they've not queried Tinubu about this. Regardless of Tinubu's corruption deeds and everything he has done in the past, they went ahead and made him the ECOWAS president. You see how corruption thrives in Africa? We are not ready in this country. And Nigeria as a nation, we have no shame. We have a drug baron as a president. And I really hope that in 2027, we shouldn't repeat this mistake again. Nigeria, we call ourselves the giant of Africa. But look at Burkina Faso. They seems to be the giant of Africa and not Nigeria. Because Nigeria as the giant of Africa cannot have, a drug baron as a president or one that has been involved in one drug case or the other. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Now let's take a few reactions from Nigerians. Abraham Tori Abraham Traore has demonstrated to everyone that governance is not a rocket science. He is a military junta, which means no one has ever voted him in office. But today, the entire citizen are saying he should continue because he has brought series of development into his country. Unlike your drug lord, who is a criminal in all ramifications of life, and selected criminals from over the world, like Gabaja Miller, criminal from Chicago, just to mention a few, will you expect something good from such a person? Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. I hope these guys are not toiling with the people. There have been so many investigative reports of Tinubu and his dealings in the past. But I find it funny how these things get swept under the carpet and everyone moves on like they don't exist. Everyone moves on like they don't exist because of the immunity that covers Tinubu as the president. May God help us in this nation called Nigeria. So, guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, and share this video. Thank you. Bye for now.